These men come from backgrounds where, they just exist every day. They're not really finding any purpose in what they do. And so bringing them here, having a schedule, responsibilities that we give them, I think is vitally important.
It's very messy, trying to pick up the pieces, and because a lot of times you just don't have the confidence, you don't know what you're doing. Just from the journey of being so lost and wandering the streets, not knowing where you're going to sleep, not knowing where you're going to stay, to being caught in addiction where you don't think you're going to be able to find a way out.
Some people call it the gift of desperation. For me, it was definitely a blessing. If you like me and have done everything that doesn't seem right to a normal-minded person, might as well give Jesus a shot.
Even if they decided today that they wanted to change their life, how do you live by the law when you don't have a safe place to sleep at night? How do you live by the law when you don't have your next meal or know where it will come from?
So men are coming here, first of all, to stabilize their living situation, but secondly, to get accountability that they haven't had in their lives. They need Providence Home to come in and help stabilize their housing, give them a safe place to live where they can go out and begin to look for work, hopefully find a good job that helps them eventually start saving money and then get out and live out on their own.
We can provide 3 meals a day. We're going to help them with their laundry. We're going to help them get their identification so that they can get a job. The little things that we all take for granted that we can do on our own, we're going to help them overcome those steps so that they can pursue a path to stability.
What drives me every day is I want these guys, with a passion, I want these guys to truly know Jesus. That's why the gospel is always central to our chapel services.
Our founder, Johnny Zanoni, he was an alcoholic and he found himself in jail due to his drinking. And while he was in jail, he became a Christian. Through that, he had a desire that he felt like God had given him, a desire to work with men who had the same issues that he had had.
This was a place to restart and rebuild. I never would have thought I would have been able to do it. Back to the accountability piece, with being required to go to chapel 3 nights a week and then morning devotions in the morning, it kept you on a steady pace of routine and, just building on that foundation.
I get to see these guys get up every morning, do the right next thing, get up, go to work, being responsible, and that takes planning, that takes effort. So to get to see that builds me up to where it makes me want to do better. Providence Home has definitely kept my mind centered on Jesus, and that's definitely kept me in a great space to be able to keep growing.
This place has changed my life, and I'm stepping into a professional career because of this place.
Jesus Christ is at the very center of who we are here, and we believe that's the first step in recovery and getting your life back on track.